dog, and when we do something, we deal with a lot of emotion. We see a lot of bad things that happen. We see a lot of good things that happen, but there's a lot of emotion involved with it. When we do something like this, we like to have a good time. We want everybody to have fun. So we throw a nice party, actually, and there's a tremendous amount of things going on. We have a cycling event prior to it. We 4-mile ride and such. We have a Mardi Gras themed pet walk parade that we'll be doing. We also have Fido Idol, which is a dog singing contest. And it's really funny because a lot of dogs will howl and sing to the owners at home, but when they get up on stage and there's 1,000 people looking at them, they don't want to do it.
Sure.
The funny part of it is watching the owners trying to get the dogs to sing. And of course, it's all going to be videoed, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of YouTube stuff on there. And then we have Doggy Project Runway, which is a very large costume contest, more or less.
Yeah.
So it's one of the big things that we'll be doing there. We'll have a bunch of rescue groups that'll be at the event. Lori's going to be there, and we've got all kinds of food and beverages, and we're going to have probably close to about 90 vendors out there.
Wow.
It's a big time event, and it's just a lot of fun, and it's amazing to see all those animals out there. Everybody gets along real well.
Yeah.
I mean, we just did an event at Highlander Park in Dunedin in November, and part of our Dogtoberfest that we did back then, we did a Guinness World Record attempt for most dogs in costume attire. It was set by the New York Mets, 208. And we did 426, so we smashed the record. So,
wow! So you're in the Guinness Book of Records.
We're in the Guinness Book of Records. So it was pretty cool.
Excellent, excellent. Well, this sounds like it's going to be a great event, and some cool things that we do, and some things we'll probably be stealing right from your event and putting in the Black Animals Festival. But this sounds really, really wonderful, and this is the fifth one, I think.
It's the fifth one.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So it really sounds great. So Rick, also now I wasn't clear. I know there's a lot of rescue groups and others there, but so I guess in a sense there'll at least be adoption by that virtue of
exactly,
there.
Exactly. We're pretty fortunate. In the past, we've always had 10, 15 dogs either from ourselves or various organizations that get adopted.
Sure.
So that's always just a little nice sideline to the event.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, speaking of that, let's maybe more officially meet these nice animals that you brought in for us, because they are looking for homes, and we've got two just cute as a button puppies, Buddy and Smokey. And now Snowball has chosen to get quiet. She's out of the carrier, folks, and now she's speechless. What happened to our talking animal?
Hey, Snowball. Snowball Snowball won't be at the Mutt March. It's not a great event for a cat.
Sure, absolutely.
But Snowball is all white, very attractive cat. However, it looks like he swallowed a basketball.
Good size.
He's about 25 pounds. He's 9 years old. Comes from sort of a broken family, shall we say. And he's a great cat, and he's been busy this week with a lot of appearances and such. And like you said, he normally talks constantly.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, that's just kind of what we were talking about, the Fido Idol contest.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, once you get him out, want him to do something to make a liar out of it, right? Smokey loves dogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he tolerates other cats. But
Smokey or Snowball?
I'm sorry, Snowball.
Okay,
right.
I'm trying to follow the players of that program. But anyway, so now we were talking a little bit before the show. So I think it's just important sometimes for people to hear kind of the story of an animal. So Snowball did have a home,
right?
And then how is it that he's now?
Well, he had a home for 9 years. And the people got a divorce, and then they lost the home.
Yeah.
And she was moving into an apartment complex, and just was starting a new life, and didn't want Snowball to be part of that life, and turned him into the shelter. And it's difficult, particularly for cats, older cats, to be put into a shelter situation. They often shut down, and we have physical problems. Snowball's a little bit of a different story. Snowball just sort of, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it as long as there's a bowl of food around.
Sure.
And the only thing with Snowball is on a special diet, believe it or not. But
I'm sure.
I think you could hibernate for a couple of years and be just fine.
Well, she looks substantial, but she's very, very cute and very, very nice. And for the first time all morning, silent, which is hilarious.
Exactly.
She's an inch away from the microphone, so of course she has nothing to say. But
Snowball.
But anyway, so again, that's Snowball. I'm sure there's probably a picture of Snowball on
our website.
Yeah. So the Suncoast Animal League website is simply suncoastanimalleague.org, and so you could meet snowball that way if you're thinking, hey, it's about time for us to get a beautiful white cat. And then we also have, oh my goodness, I gotta do everything I can to not take these guys home myself. All right, so this is Buddy and Smokey, and they are how old, Rick?
These guys are about 8.5 weeks old right now.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting a lot of Buddy kisses.
Is the Buddy that's looking right now?
Yeah, that's Buddy. That's the kisser.
Okay, yeah.
Buddy, there was a litter of 11, and actually they're going to be at the Mutt March, and they'll be up for adoption at the Mutt March.
Oh, wow. They don't get snapped up before that.
Yeah. Buddy was actually was diagnosed with puppy swimmer syndrome. Was only when he was about 4 weeks old.
Yeah, really interesting. Maybe, yeah.
And actually couldn't stand. The back legs would go out like in the swimming motion, and he couldn't stand. So he went to the vet's office, and he had to wear hobbles on his back legs for about 2 weeks, and build up the strength and the confidence and everything. And he's just fine. He's a totally normal puppy at this point in time.
Oh, yeah.
And spoiled rotten. And he kind of looks like his mom, who's a hound mix, who has little tiny short legs. She's kind of a big body, a big head, but little tiny squatty legs, huh? And then we have Smokey here, who's a little bit more subdued and a little bit nervous about being on air, I think.
Okay.
But they're litter mates.
It's okay, Smokey. It's all right.
Yeah, they're litter mates. Like I said, they'll be up for adoption on Saturday at the Mutt March.
And I'm sorry if you said this already, but how old are these guys?
About 8.5 weeks old.
Yeah.
And they were actually spayed and neutered on Monday.
Wow. All right. So they are truly ready to go.
They are.
And speaking of hounds, I meant to say earlier, congratulations to the Scottish Deerhound Hickory, who last night won the Best in Show thing at the Westminster Kennel Club. But anyway, so these guys also, I'm sure, our pictures are on the website. Or they
exactly.
that? Okay, so
right.
again, suncoastanimalleague.org to look for Buddy or Smokey.
And you can actually go on our Facebook page and even go back and follow the history of them from the day that they came in.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So yeah, if anybody's looking for one or two or more really cute, lovely puppies, Buddy and Smokey are looking for a home, and so is Snowball, the suddenly silent, otherwise mewing constantly cat, but really nice cat. So anyways, these are again from Suncoast Animal League. Our guest is Rick Shabady, and again we have the 5th annual Mutt March coming up this Saturday, February 19th, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Highlander Park in Dunedin. So Rick, gosh, thanks so much for making the time to join us today on Talking Animals, and good luck with Mutt March, and thanks for all your great work over the years.
Well, I appreciate it, Duncan, and this will be a big help for the event on Saturday, and I'm sure gathering new foster parents.
Great. Okay, well, thanks again, and we'll see you on Saturday.